This little guy might change my mind about using digital modes.
Stick around and we'll get right to it.
Hey, welcome back guys, Jason KM4ACK. Today I want to take just a minute to take a look at the new HamSpot 5. This is a pretty slick little device that I found while we were in Dayton at Hamvention this year. Actually, I got to give a shout out to Ham Radio 2.0. He's the one that introduced me to Colin, who's the developer and seller of this board. Now, right up front, one of the things that surprised me most about this board was the price. As of the time of filming, this comes in at $150 shipped to your door. And that's pretty incredible because he doesn't skimp. In fact, he's doing things that nobody else that I know of in the industry is doing, like using a Raspberry Pi 5 inside of the case. And that's pretty incredible considering how the prices of Pis have gone up in recent times. Now, this is a full duplex device, so you do get dual time slots. So that's probably more important for you DMR users. In addition to supporting DMR, though, it also will support Yaesu System Fusion. It'll support D-Star. It will support NXDN. And it supports P25. Now, the only one I've really played around with has been Yaesu System Fusion, and I've been doing that with the FT5. And this has been a pretty incredible experience. The cool part was how easy it was to get this thing up and running right out of the box. And I'm going to show you the guys that here in just a second. Now, this does run the WPSD software, which I haven't had experience with up until I got the HamSpot 5. In a previous device, I had run Pi-Star, and it was a lot more complicated to get set up and running out of the box. This thing I had up and running in 5 minutes. And that's because he does most of the pre-configuration for you before you ever receive the device. Oh, did I mention that this thing is UHF and VHF capable? Well, it certainly is. It also has a little screen right on the front of it that will tell you exactly what's going on when you're booting it up and when you're shutting it down. So it will let you know that the thing is online just by looking at the screen. And then once you hit the little bitty power off button, it will go through on the screen and tell you when it is completely shut down and it's safe to remove power. So you never have to worry about corrupting that SD card by pulling power to the Pi when it's powered up. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not really big into digital modes, but now that I have this thing in the shack, I'm definitely going to keep this plugged up. I'm not sure which room I'll probably monitor the most, but I'm going to keep this around and just see what we can hear on a day-to-day basis. I know there's some popular rooms out there like America Link, but I'm looking for something a little bit more quaint. Might be hanging out on the Toads room just a little bit, at least for the foreseeable future anyway. So if you happen to be in the Toads room, give me a shout out if you see my call. But for now, let's check out the dashboard. Alright, when you first log in, this is the dashboard that you're presented with. Now, to get this set up, it was really fairly easy. The only thing I needed to do was come over and click on Admin. And Colin includes really good instructions in the box, so it will walk you through all of what I'm showing you right here. I'm just giving you a brief rundown though. After clicking on that, if you want to configure Wi-Fi, you will do that right here. And next you would click on configuration. On this page, I needed to fill out my call sign. I'm not a DMR user, but if you were, you would need to put your DMR number right there. Here is where you can set your transmit and receive frequencies for it. You will want to choose this option right here. So this is the MMDVM HS Dual Hat Delta Bravo 9 MAT blah blah blah. This is where it was located at. I didn't have to change that. I did set my time zone right here. And then right down here I put my city and my grid square. And then country, well, I guess I was supposed to fill that out and didn't. So we'll just put US right there. And then if you make changes, you will need to apply any changes that you made. You'll also see that I put a custom link here, which links back to the YouTube page. Now, I did not participate in this APRS host pool. I'm guessing that that is just going to put your node on the APRS map. Well, We really don't need that necessarily cluttering it up. And then down here at the bottom, I just turned on that I wanted to use the YSF mode, Yaesu System Fusion. I simply put a check mark by that, and that's the only one that I've got configured currently. So we'll go ahead and save those changes, and then we can do a quick test with the Parrot node and see how this thing sounds. Now, if you notice right over here in the bottom left corner of the dashboard, that shows you what I'm currently linked to, and you'll see that it's the Parrot. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Charlie Kilo testing.
Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Charlie Kilo testing.
So I would call that successful, and it sounds pretty much like all of the Yaesu System Fusion would sound. It's kind of got a little bit of that watery sound effect to it, but it works very, very well, and that's not, that sound quality is not because of this device. That's just the way the digital is going to sound if you're not used to digital audio coming over the radio. Now, another nice feature that he has incorporated into this is a small little button right over there by the SD card, and that is so you can safely shut down the Raspberry Pi without having to log into the dashboard to do that. You simply push that button, and you'll be able to watch the screen that's right there on the face of it. It will show you that it's shutting down, and then it will also show you that it is safe to shut down. So really clever the way he's designed this. I can't believe he's done all of this for as little money as he's asking for this device. I'll leave a link to his website down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. If you found today's information helpful, be sure to give us a thumbs up before you head off. We will see you guys on the next one. Until then, 7-3.